defense has been a non-factor in this game, too.
The guys that you would expect to be able to utilize in this game in the paint.
Nice feed. What hands.
You know, allowing the inside game to Reed. Reed is not getting the ball to denying Nganga. And they're trying to make them shoot that shot. So he's going to have to knock down that easy jump shot.
All trying to defend these great Creighton guards who have not had a big game so far. Bishop converts.
Knocking down threes, floaters. Terrific defender as well. This kid can shoot it.
And he before we talked about Champagne, the idea of Creighton in their win streak has been about outscoring people. Almost 86 points per game. And they've been able to make stops.
Season. Talented kid. Really got a chance to step up. Losing some talented performers.
Alec again off the high pick.
What a night.
But either way, Kamar Baldwin on the bench trying to work that out. Zegarowski with another three.
He's got all the tools. It's just a matter of putting it all together.
Bishop off.
You know, in this game, they've pretty much bailed him out in some ways. Particularly guys like Greg Williams, Rasheem Dunn. That's why it's a team game. Can't put all that on one guy.
Mahoney. 9 turnovers for Marquette. 5 for Creighton. Alexander down the right side of the lane. Good pass. Bishop here in the second half. We have not had any flop warnings yet this ball game. Tie shot Alexander. Good spin. Oh. Hottest teams in the country right now. This Creighton team won their 9th out of 10.
Dave Leno said, look, he wasn't a 5-star. He wasn't on anyone's radar, not a high school American at all. Here's Bishop, the cut, the
Nice play, and Bishop finished. The playoffs going on. That's a safety selling out. Got to make sure that you break it up. And Bishop all the way.
Trail by 5. Circle action they like to run with a turnout.
This kid's got big ups. Tyshon Alexander. Tough shot. Taro yet in this game. I talked about it being a clean game, Bill. Only 3 total fouls have been called in the first half of this game.
I thought Michigan was very winded the last segment. See if they get some fresh legs now.
Zegarowski with a runner.
3rd turnover for Xavier, too.
Playing with the 2 fouls is Simpson. There's Ballack.
How about the urgency from Sharif Mitchell to get out there on the shooter in the open floor? Zegarowski with the feed to Jones. Zegarowski back on the floor for Creighton. He's at all 3 of his 3-point attempts so far tonight. Creighton is 6 of 8 from deep. Ballack on the kick. Zegarowski now 3 for 4 for Butler. Tucker, the 6'7" transfer from Duke. Junior out of White Plains, New York. He's had some big moments this year for this team. Zegarowski turning the corner, gets to the rim.
Butler has led by as many as 12. Right now, the advantage is 10. Zegarowski for 3 this time.
And Bay buries one. 40% coming in. Ballack now pulls back.
Tough final week. Go home, get some home cooking. Visit with the family.
The 4-point lead, ASU on top. Little runner, not even close.
Who is warmed up now after receiving that opening tip-off. Creighton in the gray, Louisiana Tech in the blue tonight. First meeting between these two teams since 1990. Just the 2nd all-time. Here's Jefferson in the lane. Well, that leg.
4 threes against St. John's, which were crucial in a win here at home. Sharif Mitchell back out to Tyshon Alexander.
In a row. 2 teams split home and home a year ago. Alexander for 3. Rebound.
Description. Bent those knees. He looked like he was jumping off a skateboard on a half pipe. There it is again.
Creighton really hasn't cooled down much. Shooting 60% in the second half, 51% for the game. Jones backing down Gordon. Florida. MacArthur High School with a pivotal bucket for Louisiana Tech to extend a 13-3 run. It's taken a long time, 6.5 minutes, but it's finally a one-possession game.
Well, one of the things that's happened is Creighton's had to play in the half court a lot more in the second half. Haven't had too many opportunities in the open floor. Mitchell down 21 on the road. The journey of crawling back into it starts when we get stops on this end. Jefferson into the paint. Rims out.
5-0. Feels like they've got everything.
San Diego State getting the job done. Just slowly but surely taking out every opponent.
Including this Creighton Blue Jays.
Wow. 3 of 14 Nova is thus far from the field.
I mean, neither team exactly lighting it up. From Villanova. Villanova, on the other hand, only 4 points in the paint. They've got some mismatches out there with the forwards on the floor, but they haven't been able to take advantage.
Zegarowski.
A big burst of 9 straight points. And scores for the first time in the second half from the free throw line. Ballack, long range, 3!
Under 7 minutes.
Like the job that St. John's is doing. They challenge everything.
Gosh, they'll play off them and dare them to shoot.
Ballack might not be affecting this game on the offensive end very much, just 4 points, but he's been great defensively and rebounding. Jefferson right down the chute. But
Reasons why Butler is winning like they do. Veteran play, defensive effort by the team, and the sharing of the ball.
Alexander.
Off of Aaron Thompson. And on the offensive end, Creighton sharing the ball. They've been doing this all year. Their assist rate's #1 in the Big East, but 10 assists on 12 made field goals in the first half. They only had 7 in the first meeting against Butler for the entire game. Zegarowski, a little floater in the paint.
What or how to react when they announced Denzel Mahoney in the starting lineup, much like we did when we saw him in the starting lineup. We thought it was an error.
This team is loaded, and they'll come back even more so next year, we anticipate.
One of the most underrated coaches in college basketball, Doug McDermott.
Kevin, when you pick up 2 personal fouls, sometimes you're not too eager to set your feet and take a charge, but Jones does anyways. Zegarowski around the Jones screen. 7.
Now, we got one of their leading scorers off the snide.
Zegarowski. Probes. Mahoney. 2 dribble pull up. This game's been since it was 11-8 in the first half. Zegarowski probing. Turns. Tries to drop it off inside to Jones. 5 now on the shot clock. Pull up 3.
2 fouls for Tandy, 2 for Jones on the Xavier side.
Mitch said, I've never had more than 7 threes in a high school game. Had 11 triples against DePaul a year ago.
Well, he said that the reason why he learned to shoot so deep is that in high school, he couldn't get open. They would double and triple team him, so he just kept on shooting back.
Zegarowski fires. Too strong a 3. Did against Creighton tonight.
I love watching Reeves and Zegarowski.
Ballack up top. 4-3.
Baldwin on Saturday. And the first step to being a great defender is to take pride in it.
he gave Marcus Howard everything he could handle here.
And, you know, he had the knee injury earlier in the season, but if he can establish the post, that's what Cooley wants. Get a little inside out.
Get it over to Alexander. Deep 3, no.
Telegraphed that pass, and it was an easy chance for turnover points.
Fans involved. Ballack up top. Thinking 3 ball.
That ends an 11-0 run by Creighton. There's Ballack. Zagorowski will let it rip from deep back rim. No.
And what he does, he provides them not only with a scorer, but a versatile defender who can play 3 and 4 spots.
Ballack way off with for the Blue Jays. So if you're Louisiana Tech, you have to have awareness of where those 3 guards are from beyond the arc.
Ballack comes free. He fouls out. So talk about adding insult to injury there.
Here's that same baseline runner. Get 2 guys running off. Got another one.
Alexander open. Swirls out. Rebound up for grabs.
Crisscrossing on the baseline and creating mismatch communications. There, Louisiana Tech handled it much better.
Creighton trying to put this one away. Mitch Ballack.
Misfire.
Here's Alexander. Under 8 to play. Inside to Jones on the block. Backs him down. Rise up.
4 points. I can remember. If you didn't know better, you think it was a 10-point game already. Creighton up. Zagorowski got to the baseline and hits his.
He's represented student athletes at the NCAA level because of his leadership ability. Zagorowski curling the pass round. That was beautiful, but
Definitely an 80 grade on his suits each and every day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Zagorowski inside to Bishop. Touch pass to Ballack.
There's an advantage of the mismatches they have on the offensive end.
Zagorowski. Oh, look at the handle. And then drops a dime to Mahoney.
7-1. Anybody out there that's going to defend him at that size? Right now, Christian Bishop, 6'7". Is there?
And defense mix in a little bit of zone here and there.
Marcus Zagorowski controls things for Creighton. Not the only great Marcus on the court tonight. Blue Jays leading scorer. Ballack, long range 3. For you. And so just the fact that those 3 guards are even thinking like that is great to see.
Here's Mahoney. Gets a couple in the air. Didn't take the shot, but somehow.
Providence almost felt like Creighton was taking control of this game, but the Friars have fought back.
Trailed by as many as 8.
This team moves the ball quickly, not afraid to take deep shots. Everybody is a threat. Bishop, I think, is a terrific screen and roll guy. Locked him at the rim. Everybody else is confident. He'll shoot the 3, and this is where this kid has improved. Going to the goal. Oh, wow.
Bishop with the screen. There. Jones with the screen for Zagorowski. Now Tyshawn Alexander. His 3.
Yes, that is, and that's the tough total line with that. If you're trying to steal, you want guys to play with confidence, but sometimes there's a reason you're open.
Guarding Miles Powell, just shutting him down, making it difficult for him.
Sharif Mitchell.
Great cut. Alexander.
Oklahoma's defense keeping them in the game right now.
Pretty off the timeout.
You can't give Ballack any clean, good looks, but when you're a shooter like that, you can get anything to go down.
There's Christian Bishop. Really emerged as a consistent scorer for Marquette.
111th game for him. He and Howard, the 2 four-year seniors, up.
And keeping Sadiq Bey on Marcus Zagorowski. Zagorowski with the quickness advantage.
Alley-oop to Bishop.
Spots where his team needs some offense, and thus far, he's done a terrific job. The other side of it is that Tyshawn Alexander, 14 points at the half, has not scored here in the second half. So Villanova's defense has put the clamps on him.
Here's Tyshawn with the rock right now. And just 5 on the shot clock. Mahoney. He'll pull up. Boom from
underway here. here from Chicago. Here we go. Big East Conference matchup. And a big one between the Blue Jays and Blue Demons.
Be interesting to see how Tyshawn Alexander is moving. He knocked knees in his last game and been a little iffy in the shoot-around this afternoon.
Zagorowski, top of the key, way off.
Kept alive by Romello White, again on the backboard.
So that's his first point, period, in a game and a half now. Kind of crazy, isn't it? One of the top.
Go, 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 one, go, go, go. Set a good one, wait for it. Go. Go, 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 go. Read him. Bury it. Get it out. Tough pass, Ballot. Cross court to Zagorowski. Mahoney.
Well, Greg McDermott was pointing towards Balak's way to see if the set. Run it for Balak. Backdoor look.
Couple of rebounds.
Again, had to wait to make his debut on December 7th.
Victory in Iowa City.
Dave's impact has just been incredible, though, as mentioned by Greg. Nice little screen and an open look. Alec, dangerous.
He's a freshman, a highly touted freshman. These are 2 national TV games. You see all the time in college basketball where these freshmen kind of get their names, they get put on the map. And he got robbed of a chance today to perform and do what he does best.
If you're Eric Conkle with the start that Louisiana Tech's got on with the road environment.
And by the way, that three-pointer for Bollock was waved off because the foul occurred before the shot. It was on.
The other great players run hard all the time. No doubt. It's such a good point. Behind every great scorer, they move without the basketball at a really high rate. And I don't think there was anybody better than that than Doug McDermott. Doug was outstanding off the ball, moving to get open to score. Shot clock winding, so Damian at Creighton. This may be his best team. Remains to be seen, but this is shaping up to be perhaps the best he's had here.
Creighton's just the hottest team in the Big East right now. Playing with confidence, playing with a free mind.
Christian Bishop, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Mahoney.
We won 7 of those. And the way that they put it on DePaul in the second half, and then 18-3 run. That was something to see.
Inside, nice job evading the defender. You can't bear hug him like that.
No, you can't. You know, it's typical Big East basketball. No harm, no foul.
Tyshawn Alexander at 6 in the first half. Scoring very balanced for Creighton as it has been all year. They've got 5 guys that average double figures in Big East play. Alexander, tough shot. Look at that rebound. But he's good.
With the hand check.
Whistles have been hard to come by, though. Each team with just 1 foul, and we played almost 11 minutes. Nice.
Strong! Post him. Come on, Paul.
Nice three-point look.
Greg Elliott back the last 3 from the ankle injury. They need him down the stretch. Off balance. What a tough.
Who plays the 5 sometimes, number 34. Just in the game, he's got the basketball here. They work it around. Zagorowski 3.
And with the offhand to get it up and in.
Balak stood straight up, kept his verticality.
Nice contact. And
Simpson got the foul, and that's 2. So few fouls, but he has the majority of them for Michigan. Still on the floor. Looks like they're going for the jugular, Bill, don't you think? Getting him back out there with 3.
Oh, yeah.
Zagorowski.
Balak catch and shoot. Missed the
Big message to us from Marcus Howard today. The team is gelling still. Going to be a while until they're at their.
Lob, Bishop, catch, finish. Balak rotates Alexander. That's incredible.
Coach McDermott told us today after the great shoot-around, keeping Howard out of the paint would be a key. Zagorowski.
baskets and putbacks are off of missed layups, but that's just, he has a knack to understand. Some people have that gift. They have a gift to know where the ball is going to come off. That's a gift.
Alexander.
But they were diligent today going over their out of bounds, weren't they?
Oh, my goodness. Spent half their shoot around the practice before a game on that as Alexander launches.